Because what Kundalini is doing is she's trying to rake you up. She's trying to rake you up at the deepest of the levels so that you can feel the lightness of your being as you deserve to feel. For as you deserve to feel that lightness, that is your divine right for who you truly are. You're meant to shine with your lightness, with your brightness, with your health, with happiness. That is how universe designed you. Our bodies were designed to keep us in a state of safety, and that is what the whole evolution is about. If we are not learning to cooperate with how the universe has created our bodies to be, to stay in the best of health and happiness, because how we are designed to stay in the best of health and happiness, we have been designed to stay in the best of health and happiness only when we are able to let go of the stressors from our lives. Then we can access this divinity within us, that our lightness, our happy bodies, our loving bodies, our energetic bodies that vibrate at those frequencies of love and laughter, that vibrate at the frequency of fearlessness, that vibrate in the frequency of sharing and connection and bonding. And that can happen from that spectrum of lightness only when we have let go of the stress that is getting accumulated in our system under the layer of conditioning. Since the day we were born, we were made, or we have been doing stuff that is not true to our personal integrity. We have been saying things and doing things just to please the people around us. That may not resonate with our truth, but still we are doing it, whether we are doing it in our business world, whether we are doing it in our personal lives. We are not vibrating at the higher vibrational frequency of personal integrity. And we are not to blame for that, because first of all, we learned to grow up like that, and that is our body's natural survival response, that we have to safeguard ourselves from any kind of threat present in our environment. So when our primary caregiver was not an awakened human being who is not in touch with his or her divinity, herself or himself, we did not get that energy from them transmitted into our cellular memory in the first place. And so what Kundalini is trying to do is she's trying to bring you into your divine right to access your joy, your happiness, your health by transgressing those boundaries that you learned under your conditioned response in this layer of 3D world. So she is raking you up at 3 levels to slay your shadow world, to slay your dragons with a very kind, compassionate, and nurturing way. And that is where this suffering may arise, because as she's doing a physiological changes which is beyond your control, she's trying to bring up all kind of unconscious stuff that you learned under your conditioning. So at the physiological level, your body is getting rewired into a lighter body, and then your mind, your consciousness is trying to process the information that your body is giving you. And sometimes your mind may go into confusion during your spiritual awakening or Kundalini awakening process, because you do not know, you do not have enough resources, you do not have enough referencing where you can go to pass through the stage. That is why we need guidance of somebody who has either already gone through these stages, or you are so much attuned to this higher energy that you have so much attunement that you can seek guidance from this energy herself as she's rising through you. So this is the stages when your mind, your body is passing through the shifts, and once you're able to make sense of all this process, you are coming and gaining maturity at the spiritual level. So this energy is bringing healing and transformation and evolution in all three levels at the same time. And this is where you're realizing your multi-dimensional nature, that how you are a multi-dimensional being and how you are existing in different dimensions. And as you're going through these changes, you are not labeling yourself with a fixed mindset, because you know how the energy operates. Energy is always moving, always shifting, always changing. So we cannot fix the things, we cannot put labels. And this also brings to me another download about the 3D nature and how we try to label the things, and then we try to stay in our comfort zone from the perspective of those labels, because such fixations, such addictions, they keep us in our comfort zone, so that we don't have to move beyond that comfort zone and try to evolve, because evolution is always not easy. Evolution requires us to move out of our comfort zones. Evolution requires us a true spiritual growth, a true growth of your personal integrity, requires you to move out of your comfort zone, to access the areas or those pathways of your consciousness which are lying in darkness. So when we begin to shine light under the guidance of that graceful intervention, we begin to open up those dark corridors of our consciousness with the help of that light. And this is how we are transcending into our own lightness, into our own light bodies. And this is the magic of Kundalini awakening process, that she's trying to bring you beyond this three-dimensional reality and making you realize that how you exist as the particles of energetic being. And this awareness is really helping you to move out of that difficulty that you may face during your Kundalini rising process, because she wants you to say hello to the truth, to say hello to the light, to say hello to your divine nature, and to be integral in your consciousness and stay with your personal integrity of who you truly are, and start saying, doing, and manifesting the things that define your true personal integrity, your true unique gifts as you are meant to be. And that is where your freedom lies, your true awakening comes through.